If you needed any proof that Tekashi 6ix9ine was working with the feds, look no further than the latest information that has been released to the public about Tekashi 6ix9ine's upcoming racketeering case. Tekashi's actually about to stand trial later this month, and he's got the feds on his side. When Tekashi 6ix9ine testifies, some of the most controversial aspects of 6ix9ine's life in his past will be off limits to the defense. It was announced Wednesday morning in Manhattan's Thurgood Marshall Courthouse. Judge Paul Engelmeyer ruled on the government's request to exclude any mention of Tekashi 6ix9ine's 2015 conviction for use of a child in a sexual performance during his testimony. U.S. Attorney Jeffrey Berman has argued in a filing last week that mention in the case in which 6ix9ine was sharing videos of two men engaging in sexual activity with a 13-year-old girl, one of them would be in 6ix9ine, might I add, would cause a jury to unfairly discount his testimony due to feelings of disgust. So what am I saying to you? The feds are working with Tekashi 6ix9ine, and the feds are the ones pushing to the judge, yo, we don't believe you guys should bring up Tekashi's old 2015 case in which he was on camera with another dude doing some sexual things with a chick who was underage. We don't believe that that information should be used, as we got Tekashi 6ix9ine agreeing to a plea deal with us to snitch on other members on the non-Trey gang. Now, to a lot of people, that sounds very unbelievable. Like, yo, this is very valid information. This is a very big deal. A guy's about to snitch on other people, and we have something against him in his past. How come we can't use that against him? Well, Tekashi's working with the feds, so the feds are the ones pushing and convincing the judge, yo, let this information be admissible. Judge Engelmeyer issued a small compromise for the defendant, saying pretty much, look, y'all can mention that it happened, but you can't go into any details on record. You can't say what Tekashi 6ix9ine specifically was convicted of and what was the age of the chick. That cannot be mentioned in the courtroom. Also, another thing that's going to help Tekashi 6ix9ine is media will not be allowed in the courtroom. For example, any interview that Tekashi 6ix9ine did with The Breakfast Club or Hot 97 or Academics, you will not be able to use that in the courtroom. Also, Tekashi 6ix9ine has had some very public feuds, and even his ex-girlfriend Sarah Molina has accused Tekashi of beating her up in a public article published by the Daily Beast in February. That cannot be used in the courtroom in regards to this case. Again, the feds are trying to make sure that their premier snitch is credible and clean as Tekashi prepares to give his testimony about things that he did and saw other members of the non-Trey gang do. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, support. Don't take it for granted. We'll keep you guys up to date as this thing hits trial later this month in September. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids, they tuned in.
We locked in right now,
Mr. Taliaferro.
Mr. Taliaferro.
Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr. Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV.